Hello and welcome to Wasted Youth. My name is Gar, and for as long as I can remember, I've been a collector. I've collected everything: comic books, action figures, statues, vinyl, records, cassettes, stickers, cards, games, video games, DVDs, Blu-rays, VHS tapes, you name it. I probably got some somewhere. I probably slowed down a little bit as I got older, but the urge is still there. So what have I got? Let's have a look. Hey, one of the things people keep asking me is, what don't you have? And the answer to that is, I don't have most of it. I only have a little bit compared to what's out there. I don't even have much compared to some pals of mine who have a lot more. So I wanted to do a video that would be me basically going through. I'm going to end up doing a bunch of these videos as well, but I wanted to do a video that's a bunch of the stuff that I wish I had got. Like, I wish I either still had, or I wish I got when it came out. So without further ado, we'll jump straight into it. There was a series that came out in 1993 that I really, really wanted, and this is them. This is the I.JOE I.JOE Street Fighter 2 action figures. I desperately wanted these action figures. As you can see there, there's Blanca. They came out with there's Ken. They came out with 12 of these kind of core figures. These are the basic ones that came with all the weird, like, for some reason Ken has a bow and arrow and he's got a sword and stuff. Like, they don't really make sense, but let's go with it, you know. Chun-Li there, again, loads of different weaponry. To see action figures for a game that you were obsessed with as a child, that were kind of every part of them is movable, that was a big deal. And like, crossover like this, Street Fighter 2 with I.JOE I.JOE, are you mad? Everybody wanted it. Ryu, whichever way you want to say it. So these were the core figures. These are the basic ones. They came out with 12 of these kind of spring-loaded ones that had cool little weapons that would shoot like grappling hooks and stuff. They were bigger packs. There's Sagat or Sagat. Listen, every different place in the world is going to have a different way of saying these names. So Sagat there does a Thai chop apparently, so part of him was spring loaded as well. Dalsim, I don't think he'd done anything. I think he had like a big grappling hook. I think he's the one who had a grappling hook on the kind of accessories end. There was so many of these, like I said, 12 of them. So E Honda was done. I think M Bison was done. There was a play set. There was Dragon Fortress, which looked real cool. They also done, I think they done 4 like 12-inch action figures or dolls or something like that. But they all came out in 1993. I don't think they produced them for very long. They're not super hard. Listen, most of the stuff, I've got lists of stuff here that we're going to go through here. And most of the stuff's not super rare. It's not super hard to find. But like, do you want a mint on card? Which I kind of do now that I'm old and grumpy. I'm not going to play with them, you know, I might. But, or do you want them loose? Again, you take them loose if you can get them cheap. And I'm not supposed to be buying anything. I bought so much stuff since I started this YouTube channel. It's shocking. Look, there's a Battle Cat over there. The new version of Battle Cat. And that's only the beginning. I think there's a Man at Arms. Yeah, look. There's a Man at Arms here. I'm going to knock everything down. Look, a Man at Arms. Again, these guys are going to get their own. This is the redo. These aren't the Origins ones, are they? No, they're not Origins. I don't know. But how do you not buy it? I'm going to do a Masters of the Universe. Sit down. I'm going to do a Masters of the Universe video at some stage. I actually have none. Bar the repro stuff, the new versions, I don't have any. I can't find it. I don't have all of them. We weren't rich, but I had a bunch of them. Next, sticking in the I.JOE I.JOE kind of end of things. Vehicle-wise, I want all the vehicles. Let's not lie. I really want them all. This is the Snowcat. Snowcat came out in 1985. Came with the Frostbite figure. You can see in the bottom right-hand corner where he's meant to be. I don't remember. Is Frostbite the dude driving that there, or is that redheaded dude with the beard? Is his name Snowjob? I think his name is Snowjob. I could be wrong. Obviously, Snake Eyes there in the passenger seat, riding bitch on the Snowcat. I loved the Snowcat. I had a couple of these figures and a couple of vehicles when I was a kid, but they're all gone. Next vehicle I really want is the Mean Dog. I think I had the Mean Dog. I'm pretty sure Mean Dog is still maybe in my grandmother's attic or under her stairs, which she used as like a coal bunker for like 40 years. So I'd say it's gone. I think my Rancor Star Wars big action figure kind of doll thing is under there as well. Mean Dog came out in 1988, so this is a little bit newer compared to Snowcat, which is 1985. Mean Dog came with Wildcard. I don't remember. There's Wildcard in the bottom right. He's just another vest wearing dude, isn't he? Just a kind of a generic G.I. Joe action figure. Actually, those Street Fighter 2 G.I. Joes, most of those, the majority of those, were repurposed bodies. They took like old G.I. Joe bodies and just made new heads. They had to do, I think they resculpted. There's a brand new sculpt done for E Honda and one for Sagat. Maybe someone else, I don't know. But the majority of them are just, they reused the old ones, repainted them. That's why Ken is wearing weird stuff, not wearing his normal red top. And okay, so I'm only going to do two. I think I'm going to do two series, am I? Yeah, I'm going to do two series. Next thing that's on my list, and I was obsessed. These guys, everybody was obsessed with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Here in Ireland and in England, they maybe in Europe in general, they were called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. The story I read is because apparently calling somebody a ninja is like a curse word in England or something, and they were the ones importing the Ninja Turtles. I mean, we still call them Ninja Turtles, but the action figures said Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, but they were called Ninja Turtles. You'd never say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You'd say Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, but for short, you'd say Ninja Turtles. So obviously I want all of them. I want Leonardo, I want Michelangelo, I want Raphael, and I want Donatello, even though Donatello is definitely the worst. Leonardo's face is the worst. It's I mean, so is Michelangelo's. Nobody likes that single-sided one. I remember I had all these guys at one stage. I remember that the bootlegs were rampant. There were bootlegs everywhere. And you couldn't really tell by a lot of the bootlegs until you lifted them up and they were really... the legs are really loose and they were only half the weight. And you could like tap them and they'd ring out. It was just made of a really crappy plastic. So some people would like... Yeah, people would try to like trade 4 or 5 bootleg Ninja Turtles for a real Raphael or something. I remember Raphael kind of being the rarest one. Almost everybody had like Donatello, Leonardo, but Raphael was kind of hard to come by. I had him. I don't know whether I had Michelangelo. Maybe I did, or maybe I had Michelangelo's weapons and nothing else. To be honest with you, with the Turtles, I want them. And I want them complete. I don't really want them in boxes. It's too much money. What I really like about Ninja Turtles are the other characters. So I want a Casey Jones. Obviously, Casey Jones is one of the coolest characters in Turtles by far. So the first Ninja Turtles first toys came out in 1988. Series 1 had the 4 Turtles. It had Splinter, had April, Shredder, Rocksteady Bebop, and I had a Foot Soldier. And the sculpts for Shredder and the Foot Soldier are always really weird. I think they modelled them off the original Mirage comics kind of positions of the comic of the characters, and they kind of look weird. So Casey Jones came out in 1989. I think he was like, I don't know what wave he was, Series 2, Series 3, something like that, I don't remember. But he came out in 1989 and he was just the coolest, let's be honest. Leatherhead was just a cool one. I to this day believe that the Leatherhead action figure by the Turtles is one of the key inspirations for what McFarlane Toys ended up doing, because even the way he's positioned in the box is weird. Like, he's bigger, he's weirder, a lot of detail on him for a cartoon or a comic book action figure. What year did he come out? I think he was 1989. He might have been the same series as Casey Jones as well. He's really cool. Rat King is one of the coolest baddies in the Ninja Turtles. He was hard to get. I don't remember anybody having Rat King in Ireland. I do remember a friend of mine, his uncle went to America, came back with like a box full of Ninja Turtle toys for my buddy's little brother, and we opened them all up and played with them and then used glue and stuck them back together so he could be giving them for Christmas. Yeah, whatever. I got to play with Rat King when I was a kid. I didn't care. I think Rat King was 1989 as well, maybe. I think he might have been 89. I don't think he was the first level. As you can see, I do a lot of research on for these videos. Yosugi Yojimbo was one of the coolest toys I had as a kid. I was mad for Yosugi Yojimbo. I loved the comic books. I think he made 1 or 2 appearances in the cartoon. It was a big deal. That was 1989 as well. I don't know what it was about a samurai rabbit. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. To this day, I still don't know. I think I still have some of his weapons. I have that weird kind of blade with a handle. It's like a saw, but it's for stabbing people. I think I still have that floating around. But I can still, if I close my eyes, I can remember what that dude feels like in my hands. One of the best things about Ninja Turtles were the vehicles. And I really want a blimp. I really want a blimp. Like, this is 1988. I think this was part of Series 1. This is like one of the core ranges. And yes, you really inflated the blimp. It didn't flow, let's be honest. Unless you knew somebody handy who had helium or something. Well, I don't think they're going to do that. Everybody's going to lose their Ninja Turtle toys. But I loved the blimp. I never had it. I didn't know anybody who had it. I hadn't a clue. I don't think I had any. I think I might have had the Cheapskate, which is like a skateboard with a fan on the back of it. I think it was called a Cheapskate. I think I had that. Only because that would have been the cheapest of all the vehicles for Ninja Turtles. The party wagon or the party bus, depending on where you're from. I think this was core. I believe this came out in 1988 as well. This is one of the first ones. This is just super cool when you're a kid. I never had it. Like I said, I think I only had Cheapskate. I only got any big vehicles, but the doors open. You could sit Ninja Turtles in the door. 1988 as well, so I was 9 when this came out, so prime candidate for being obsessed with Ninja Turtles. Absolute prime candidate. So listen, that's some of the stuff that I want. Am I going to go looking for it? Yeah. I already have loads of alerts set up on eBay. I'm bidding on loads of Masters of the Universe stuff right now. I'm going to get kicked out of my own house by my missus. But whatever. I like stuff. So listen, that's it. Second camera, make things a little bit more interesting. Yeah, that's what I want right now, or part of what I want. It's probably 5% of what I want. I don't think I'm going to get any of it. I will get it. That's a lie. Anyway, I'll be back with more videos in a little while. If anybody knows where to get that stuff, let me know. Thank you.